As part of We the People, celebrating 250 years, here's This Day in History. Proudly sponsored by American Family Insurance.
Well, as we count down to America's 250th birthday this summer, we're sharing our We the People series. People, places, and things of the past that have shaped our country to what it is today. We're taking things back to childhood, Charlie.
Well, your childhood. On this day, May 5th, back in 1986, I was not a child. I was thinking about graduating from college. First American Girl dolls were released by the Pleasant Company. Did you have any?
Mm-mm.
No? Pleasant Company was what?
Oh, Phoebe. I had Felicity and Samantha.
Ah, well, Gabriella had Felicity and who?
Samantha.
Samantha. All right, well, there you go. Pleasant Company was founded in Middleton by Pleasant Rowland. She was inspired to create the dolls during a vacation in 1984. Each of the 3 original dolls were made to represent a different time period in American history. Kirsten Larson was a Swedish immigrant who settled in the Minnesota Territory during the 1850s. Samantha Parkington was made to represent someone from the Progressive area, and Molly McIntyre was a character based during World War II. The Pleasant Company would remain in Middleton until 2024. This year, American Girl is re-releasing the 3 original dolls in honor of the company's 40-year anniversary. That's this day in history for May 5th.
I feel like Gabriella should be on the couch over here. I feel
Maybe
bad.
she should be.
Oh, man. I didn't have the dolls, but I did have, obviously, girlfriends growing up who had them. And I went to, they used to call the care center, where you would take an injured doll to the hospital. So I made a couple of visits to the doll hospital growing up.
My daughter Jenna had American Girl dolls, and they are in a crate in my basement still. I think probably 5 of them, maybe. She had like what are they? The Bitty Babies? Is that what they were called?
Beanie Babies?
Yeah.
Bitty Babies?
Beanie.
What were they?
Itty bitty baby.
Itty Bitty Baby. Okay. There was a little boy and a little girl.
You should rehome them. You'd probably get some good money for that.
Well, maybe so. They're not mine though. They're hers.
Sure.
So maybe she should
We can ask her
rehome
later.
them. Yeah.
All right. Charlie, thank you.